Hello. Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We have a new Fortnite season is here. I got a sweet video for you guys. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff, my control settings, how I practice, my stats from last year. So we got a lot of stuff in this video, so sit back, enjoy. Hope you guys are enjoying this new season. It's been out for a day or two now, and so far I like it. Snipers are back. We got a lot of new weapons, so a lot of stuff to dive into. Throw some cutscenes in, some gameplay. We'll have some fun. All right, enjoy the video. Let's go.
Access granted.
Snipers are back. Happy TGI Fortnite, everyone. Season update. Before we get started, we're going to look at last season's stats. This is a lifetime stats here. And one of the goals for this season for me was to get to a overall lifetime 3.0 or better KD. And we did that this season. Pretty tough. We brought it up from like a low 2, I believe. Maybe mid 2s, somewhere in there. But last 7 days is a 4.3. Last 30 days, a 3.86. For the season, we had a 6.6 win rate, 49 wins, 3.48 KD. We had 2,400 kills. And then our crown victories, we were shooting for 20. We hit 19, so we just missed the mark there. Should be good. It's fun to look at the stats. Numbers don't always mean everything, but something to set the goal at. So we're looking to go raise this overall lifetime KD to a 3.25 if we can, which I think is achievable. So we're going to need to keep hitting these kind of numbers every week, closer to 4 to do that. And then crown wins come with playing, man. Got to win more games, the bottom line. So, all right, I thought we'd take a little peek at that. One of the ways that we're going to do it, and I'm going to load up the game right now. We are going to run through our quick training routine. I'll show you guys a couple maps that I do. We'll run through my control settings and scheme, get a look at all those things. My control settings, I always bring the slide time down to 0. This is set to 7.7, but I'm actually running a 16 horizontal and a 14 vertical. Run that on both of those. The ADS, I got the same thing going on. My ADS boost ramp time I've got down to 0.10 seconds. I'm running exponential. And I got my dead zones down at 10 and 10. Not using a foot controller. Alright, so that's my settings. That's a list of what I'm currently running. These are the maps that I would highly recommend. The aim trainer, this is what I'm going in every single day. Running a bunch of things. We'll spawn in and look at that real quick, and I'll show you the quick few drills that I do. There's your map code: 161101138283. All right, this is a fantastic training map. Oh, I'm also playing on Xbox Series X. I am using all 4 back pedals. I am using B as the first top back pedal and A for my jump. So I have all my movement on my left hand. And then I have my X and Y on my right hand. So I have X, it's backwards in the camera, but this is my right hand. So I have switch and then I have reload, or X, use. So I never have to take the thumbs off the thumbstick. I'm using taller peg with control, the short iconic X control freaks. And then short peg, iconic X control freaks. Trigger guards all the way, trigger pull resistance at the lowest. Alright, so then I can run, slide, one slide jump, all one hand. Alright, that's how I'm rocking that. Okay, so when you get in here, you can pick up some guns. I have what I was working on from last season. But as the season will change, they'll pop the new guns in here and stuff. So just use the ones that you think you need to train with. So first one, we hit shotgun aim. All right, so these we have AR aim, SMG tracking, 101 bot aim duel. All right, so I either start out shotgun aim and then move to AR and SMG, or I start out AR SMG and do those real first. But let's run in here real quick. I'll just show you what it is. So you got a target. There is a timer. You can shoot these little markers, and it'll take you to that distance. Then you can practice shooting the game. Kind of glitched on me right there for a second. All right. I also do some run-ups, like I'll get to 60 meters and I'll go to 40. Slide in. That wasn't good, but I usually try to do slide in, hit the target. Until I haven't been practicing lately. Slide in, hit the target, bunny hop, and either switch weapons, whatnot, and then reload from here. Slide in. Boom. And then do it again one more time. Usually slide in here with the SMG. Switch to a shotty. 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 Alright, that gets you a little warmed up. So you can spend as long as whatever if you want in here. You could come up with all kinds of different little practice scenarios. But I do peaks. It shows you, teaches you how far recoil and stuff like that is. You can really learn and test the guns with these targets. So helpful. If I'm in a hurry, I might skip this one. It does get you warmed up. Run and slide. Practice my run, slide, bunny hops in there. You know, usually if you hit that 2-minute timer, minute and 30-second timer, that's about good for training there. Just depends on how well you do too. And then here, we're ball tracking. Alright, so this is good for SMG up close. Learning your recoil patterns. Alright, and then you got this on the wall. You can go out mid-range. This little combat SMG is tough to control that first initial recoil. You're either going to start low or you really have to work on it. Like once it fires up the wall, or once it fires up the recoil, and then it stops. So you either have to initially resist that, or you have to aim low and let it rise, and then it'll cut back. And then you're pretty stable there. But hitting something far away like this is pretty tough. But you can even just sit here and just track the ball. This is kind of like an aim labs thing. Aim labs is fantastic as well. You can go and train in there, help you out on any game. All right. So you can spend as much time in here. No timer on this one, but spend as much time in here as you want, tracking balls. All right, and then the bulk of the training, which I try to do every session before I play. But we're going to do the shotgun aim section. All right, so we got a box drill here. This is just the shotgun. And we're just hitting these targets. All right, so we'll work on that. We have a 40-second timer. It does count your score with the 40-second timer. The 2-minute, we'll show that in a second. We'll do a 40-second round real fast. So we're trying to go as fast as we can, trying not to miss. If you do miss, your shotgun doesn't reset, so you have a little delay. Every time you miss, it really penalizes you. So it's better to make sure you're on shot, hit those targets every time. And you're just trying to go out your 40 seconds and not miss. For me, if I can get one every second and come up with a score of 40 or better, that's pretty decent training for me. All right, so I hit right about the mark. And then every day you just try to push that up. Try to, if you're at 20 in the 40-second timer, then you try for 25 or 22 or 20, whatever, and work your way up. But I think 40 is pretty good. I'd like to get mine up to really, if you're really flicking back and forth. I'm playing on controller, but a little harder to do. Mouse is a lot easier. You can move a lot faster. But this is a good spot to kind of learn your controlling, your movement. All right, and then this one, after I run that and I get to a score of at least 40 or better, then I'll move on. I'll go in this 2-minute mode. It doesn't track your score, but it does send out these walls, and they will hurt you. So this gives you 2 minutes of movement, target aiming, target acquisition, watching out for the barriers. If you do hit those, you can hurt yourself. I'll just run through one. Boom. Gives you a little break on the shield. So if you miss a bunch of times, you can hurt yourself and actually die from it. See, it delays you if you miss. You have to go through the reload. There's a lot of little timing things with all the different guns, but especially like shotguns, like when you can squeeze the trigger after you jump, you know, getting all that timing down, when you can squeeze the trigger after you jump, how much of a delay, all those things. So, all right, after this, I hit those two. We hit this 360 area. Now we got a little bot training. In here, we're just trying to get onto a guy and hit like 100 kill shot on everyone if we can. There's 110, that's a 40, that's a miss. 190, that's a good one. 188, that's a good one. 88, it's a miss. Trying not to get hit by those guys at all if we can. Trying not to give them time. Usually I stay on the middle platform to start out like this. If you wanted to time yourself in this, you could do this, press the timer on the wall in the other room first and then come in here, and then it'll tell you when the 2-minute timer's up. Work on some fadeaways, work on jumping over character, work on shooting them while they're moving. Alright, and then we can switch to going across the platforms like this. So if you go, you can only shoot one time on every platform. And then you try to eliminate the guys. I shot twice on that platform. You can shoot twice on the platform. You can do whatever you want, but then you can start trying to cross through the middle. So a lot of things you can work on here. And then I would make sure you go around one way clockwise, go around one way counterclockwise. So you train both sides. Direction change. Alright. So a lot of stuff you can do in here. I train a lot in this just to get warmed up. You can also kind of start to feel the aim assist a little bit. When you start doing this all the time, you can feel right when the aim assist hits. That just like moment of hesitation. This is some really good practice. I improved my shotgun a lot in this map. So when you've had enough and you've gone both ways, I usually try to spend maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in here. Go both ways, go back out, go main lobby, and then last one I follow up with just a 1v1 with a bot. Just really struggling with that guy, but this is good. He has full shields, so this is more like having a real player. And you're just trying to get rid of him as fast as possible. You can even hit some AR shots on this. learn when to ADS and when not to ADS, the distances, the movement. You can work on jump shots, moving with the target, when a good time to switch is, when a good time to be patient, stay on the other gun. All right. Really get used to and test all your different weapons. Okay, so that's bots. Bots have 200 HP and 200 shield. It's medium range. You got a timer if you want to use it. But I usually finish my practice here. And that's really all I use here. I have not started working on building, but there is building and editing courses in here. I have not really used them very much. One of the things I do want to learn is how to build. Pretty much only run 0 build at this point. So we've just been playing just about a year. Probably the first 6 months pretty casual, and then the last 6 months pretty much daily. So I was still playing Call of Duty. When I first started playing this game, I was just playing this on the side when no build came out, just every once in a while. And then I slowly graduated or merged from Call of Duty to this, which was pretty cool. So, and I'm pretty much not playing Call of Duty at all anymore. Really enjoying the game. A lot of fun stuff to do. All right, we'll get out of this map. I'll show you the shooting range. We're not going to waste a lot of time in the sniper range, but I will show it to you. Because snipers are back this season, so... Alright. Okay, here we are in the sniper training area. This just has a nice... There we go. So you can pick your different... 4 different types of snipers. So you run through the one you want, and then if you go to this long range... Holy crap, it's dark in here. Never seen it like dark like this. I don't know if it just glitched on me. Usually there's lights. Interesting. So anyway, for this, I don't know why it's so dark in here. I've never seen it like this before, but this one I usually just go all the way across the bottom, then all the way across back without missing a target. When I can do that, then I move up and try to hit these guys while I forgot to reload. It's not the sniper I'm usually used to. Oh, we got that guy. So then I just work my way up to the top, work my way back down. Some good sniper practice. There's a bow in the back of the corner here. Alright. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Don't need to sit there and watch me shoot a bunch of targets. So after I've done those two, I usually switch over to... if you're super new, you can play the Battle Royale with bots. So you can learn the map, learn the weapons, learn the drop spots. And it's just you and 99 bots. It's pretty easy, but good practice, especially if you're first starting out. I used to use it a lot more than I did now. Or when I was learning the sniper, it was really good. There's one that's snipers only bots. I think I have that saved in there. Sniper shootout solo. That one's pretty good. So you can use that as well. It'll teach you the map and all that. And then we either hit up gun game or red versus blue is usually rumble. Red versus blue is usually what I do. We'll play a quick match of that. This just gets you in and fighting, in and shooting and fighting guys and putting you into a kill scenario a lot quicker, so you can work on timing, work on aiming, work on killing and moving to the next person. So this is going to train your gun play a lot quicker than if you're just going into BR, especially if you haven't been playing this game a lot, especially if you're going into BR. You spend a lot of time, probably 75%, maybe more. There we go. Alright, you guys get the point of that. So anyway, do some levels up like that. That'll really help you train. You can play gun game. Any of the creative stuff is super awesome. Gonna help. And sometimes when I just want to play and I don't want to have it too serious, there's so many fun, just like so many fun. Like this Wild Ones was fun. The Indiana Jones is like a little maze thing. The first level of Doom's in there. It's like a Metal Gear thing. But there's all kinds of fun stuff to do. This Desert Domination was pretty fun. You can play the old Atlas OG map. You can play it where it respawns. So there's always something. Oh, the zombie ones are great little trainings too, because you're working on using the gun, your target aim training, target prioritizing. So Toy Story one was super fun. So there's always something fun to do, and you're not trying to sweat it out in zero build or something like that, or in the actual BR. Always something fun to do, train. So that's it. Alright. Let's see if we can find somebody that wants to play, and we'll hit up this new season.